Hello everybody and welcome to another photography talk, and this time I want to give you 5 tips to become a better photographer. Before we begin, as usual, if you want to support the channel, please put a like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you want to go a step further, check out my publication. NIM 148 is a zine that I just published. 2 different issues, pretty interesting, very good results, and I was surprised by the print quality that I got from Blurb. Books, lasting photographs, a novel, photography dive manual, everything you need to know about photography, and inject fine art printing. You can find all these publications down there in the description, and you can check them out. This said, 5 tips to become a better photographer. Number 1. Always bring a camera with you. This is something that a lot of photographers tend to be lazy. I'm guilty of that plenty of time, and sometimes we go out without a camera. And I was watching a video by Kenneth Walda, very interesting YouTubers in my opinion, and he was talking exactly about the difference, what makes you a professional and was taking pictures, and so bring the camera with you. So this is something that I suggest to bring always a camera with you. Be ready to take pictures and to think as a photographer, but don't take too many pictures. Don't photograph everything you see. Wait for the inspiration, wait for something that has a meaning. I see a lot of photographers, especially now that you have to share a lot online to keep up with the algorithms and all these kind of things. I see a lot of photographers that they take pictures of everything. And really, if you have a meal with me, don't take out your camera to photograph the food, please. So don't photograph everything, but just have a camera in case. And that is something that can be easy. You don't need to have all your equipment. I mean, if you're in film, you can go out with something like a Minox. It's a very compact camera, like this. There's a review here. But with a camera like this, you can have it always in your pocket and you can be ready to photograph. If you want to do something digital, you can go with the Ricoh GR3 or something like that. You can go. I bought this X Pro 1 years ago for that reason. Then I really enjoyed it, and I went on with the other cameras, including the X Pro 2 that I'm using to film right now. But a camera like this is compact enough to be kept always in a little bag or a kind of pure pocket if you have very wide pockets, and bring the camera with you. Bring something. Don't use your cell phone for that. That is not something that puts you in a photographic mood. That puts you in kind of a snapshotter without many possibilities. Just get a small camera and bring it with you. The second tip, concentrate on composition. Composition, composition, composition. That's essential for the photographs. I look around and I see a lot of images with good ideas, with good technique, because right now basically every camera just put on P mode, the professional mode, famous, and take pictures, and technically it's pretty good, but they lack composition. So concentrate on composition, study the composition, find books or something that give you an idea of composition. The Bible of composition, if you never read it, read this book, Art and Visual Perception by Rudolf Arnheim. You have a review, I did a review I think, here you can find the link, and get this book or other books about composition and study composition. Get out of the rule of thirds. I'm tired to see pictures around that are just following the rule of thirds. Do something different. Study the composition. Tip number 3. Print your images and don't post them online for a while. And I mean, you go around, you take beautiful images, come home, get a printer. You can get a cheap inkjet printer with great quality right now. It's very easy to print at home, or just look for a lab that prints. There are labs that prints for really cheap around, and the quality is pretty good. But if you can, Get a printer. Next time you're thinking, oh, I will buy a new camera, a new lens or something like that. If you don't have it, get an inkjet printer and start to print images. You arrive, you have beautiful pictures, print them. They must not be huge. You can just do something like an 8x10 or something like that. Print them, put them in a place where you see them. Put them on the wall in the room where you work and these kind of things. And look at them. Don't share these pictures online. Keep the pictures for yourself and keep them for a few months and go back and look at them and see if you are still satisfied. And most of all, if you don't share them, you will not have these feedbacks that are always something very strange. I look on some forums and some pages on Facebook and so on, and people requiring comments and suggestions about pictures. There's always the usual troll that start to tell things that are not appropriate. There's always someone complaining for something. There's always something pretending to be better than you, and all this kind of things. So the important thing is print the pictures, keep them, look at them, and you must be the one that is satisfied. You must be the one that goes back to the picture after a week, a few days, a month. It's not important, but go back to the picture after you forgot it almost and look at the picture and think, oh, this is great, or I could have done something different. So print your images, don't post them online for a while. When you're satisfied, it's great, post them online. It's something that it's important nowadays. I'm here online, so it's something that is almost mandatory nowadays to be present online, to exist, and to have the possibility to connect people and create a commercial adventure or something like that. But you don't have to post everything. So come home, print the pictures, look at the pictures for a while, and then decide. Be the critic of yourself, but do it slowly with the prints and giving the time to absorb and forget the print and so on. Fourth tip, challenge yourself. You can challenge yourself with something that for me is very important. It is a small project. And when I mean small, I mean something that you can do in a couple of hours. You can do in half a day. It's not important, but it's something that is a small project. So you know that you start it and finish it. It can be also something that lasts 6 months because you have to do one picture every month or something like that. But you have to do something small so you know you start it and end it. And choose a subject. Choose something that you like. Don't look online to see what is trendy. Don't do these things. Think, what do I like? Do you like, I don't know, old cars? Do you like blonde women? Do you like, I have no idea. Do you like potatoes? It's not a problem. It's just get a subject that you like. Something that intrigues you at the moment. Sometimes we are intrigued by one thing and after 6 months by something else. So get something that is intriguing you at the moment as a subject and do a little project. And a little project is 12 pictures. Come out with 12 good pictures. 12 pictures is a nice portfolio to show around. It's something that you can do something like this. The Zine is basically 20 pictures, something like that. So 12 pictures, you can do something like this. You can put some text on the side, and instead of have double pictures, you can put the text on the side and the picture on the other. So 12 pictures is good, is enough, is a great project. And that will tell you, first of all, will bring you out of your comfort zone and will start to force you to concentrate on the subject you choose. And then it's something that will teach you how to approach a subject, not just for a single image, but with the ability to tell a little story. So, challenge yourself with a small project. Fifth tip, and by the way, they are not in order of importance. So, Fifth tip, read books. And when I say read books, I do not mean for technical photography books. Yes, that can be important if you feel that you lack on the technical side of photography. It's essential that you improve your technical skills. So you want to be at a level where you know technically what to do. But it's once you know the basics on the technical part, just read books. And read books can be photography books with images, with the story of photographers. Lately I read, for example, was the biography of Man Ray, and I think I have done a video probably about that. If there's the video, it will be linked there. And but you can also read books, different books, just novels. You can find a lot of inspiration in what is the fantasy of other people. What is nice about books? I just finished to read, for example, Fatherland, a beautiful book. They made a novel. I don't remember the author right now, but the nice thing, you read the book and you can find description of moods, of atmosphere, of places. And if you keep attention, it's always something that tend to create an image in your mind. There's always a part that creates images in your mind. So if you read books, you can absorb these images that are not real photographs. If you look at a photographic book, you can see a beautiful photograph and you can get inspired, but you're kind of inspired to copy the image. You are inspired to do something similar. You are inspired to get in the style of the author. You look at Henri Cartier-Bresson and then you want a Leica and go out and do kind of call it street photography. I don't know. But you look at Man Ray and you think to do the other things. But the idea is, don't look just at photographic books. Read books that are different, that are novels. When you find a description of something that evokes an image in you, you can use it as inspiration for your photography. And the good part is that the image that is evoked by the book is different for every reader. It's something that brings out your vision. A photographic book brings you the idea to copy another vision, but a novel gives you the idea to pull out your own vision. And that is one of the really most important thing, to keep your mind creative with something that is not just images. We tend to think too much in images. We see a lot of images online, we see a lot of movies that are basically images. We do all these things. Sometimes it's just nice to get something that is a text, and that will evoke our own images and will help us to get ideas, get new vision, and so on, to get out and photograph and become better of what we do. Okay, so these were my 5 tips to become a better photographer. If you enjoyed the video, please put a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out my publication, NIM148. This is Zine, very nice. I love it, how it came out. And my books, in J Fine Art Printing, Photography DF Manual, and Lasting Photographs. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time with another video.